Hey, I just want to say, if you're ever in a cardiac arrest situation, a critical patient situation, and it's just not going your way, then do the following. And I'll give you an example of what just happened. I was just on a cardiac arrest where I'm treating this patient in a nursing home, and for some strange reason, the IO, the little thing that you're supposed to screw off the top, I screwed the second portion of it and messed up the whole IO on the person's right leg. Then I had to use it on the left leg with a new needle, right? And then after that, while giving them medication, the bag that we were using as a flush, for some reason was leaking out of the other end because a needleless port versus a port with a needle was leaking the fluid because they didn't want to get unscrewed. For you paramedics, you know exactly what I mean. But long story short, it was one of those things where I wasn't really feeling myself. Out of 10 jobs, I'm the team leader in 9 of them. But every once in a while, similar to the job I just did, for some strange reason, I'm just not feeling all that confident. And on this last arrest that we just did, the person who you least would expect to take over the scene did. It wasn't the condition boss. It wasn't my partner, and it definitely wasn't our BLS backup or the firefighters who were doing CPR. It was actually the firefighter lieutenant. Never seen this guy in my entire life, but apparently he works as a paramedic somewhere else because every little thing that I was doing wrong, he provided the remedy. And no, I did not go into a match of figuring out whose Johnson is bigger. I just let him take the lead. So if you're ever in an instance where it's not your night and someone's making, not your day, not your night, and someone is making prudent suggestions on how to proceed, let that person take the lead. Fall back. To be a good leader, you also need to learn how to follow. And this is a perfect example of what just happened to me. The person who you would least expect took over the scene. Like, he didn't really take over the scene because we were still calling the shots as the paramedics, but he definitely provided me with backup and reassurance because of the simple fact that the things that he was saying were the things that I needed to hear because I was just not in the zone. Maybe I didn't drink enough caffeine, or maybe I didn't get enough sleep. I mean, I'm working toward 3s first time in like over a year and change. But whatever. The reason is, just want to let you guys know that whenever you're faced with an issue where you're not 100% sure how to proceed and someone's taking the lead, it's all right to let them take the lead as long as they're making suggestions that are prudent and good for you and good for your patient. All right, guys? I hope this helps. Peace. Yo, one too many times I see patients rely on the emergency room for their health, relying on doctors for their health. I see other people's relying on accountants to figure out their finances and figure out their taxes. And I say that to say this. One too many times we put ourselves and what's very important to us in the hands of somebody else, someone who might not even care. But I get it. If you don't know how to proceed, if you don't have the knowledge and the strategy on how to undergo the task, then that could definitely reduce your motivation to go ahead and do it. Like, if I know that I need a car to move around, but I don't know how to change the timing belt, and I don't have the tools to change the timing belt, I'm not going to be motivated to do it. So if you want to get your health in order, if you want to get your finances in order, if you want to get your mindset in order, hit me up. I got you.